Alright, I made it. Jeez. Alright, I'm late. I think I gotta... Oh, that's nothing really. Okay. Ooh, I just accidentally muted. Alright. We're just gonna get right into it since it's been a busy day. It's gonna be another busy 2 weeks. Man, it's gonna suck with tax season coming right as making new track drops. I'm not gonna be able to be as active as I want to be that weekend. Just doing random gold shit, parent. See if I can get something crazy good for Narita Taishin. And actually, I haven't looked for any new stuff out there. It's like every day something new shows up. Let me look. Okay. These top TP track players be good, just farm pair. I mean, my thing is we're just busy because we have an issue on our software. We're having to do like manual work to fix for every return, and it's kind of annoying. I'm trying to get this all set up, actually. I forgot to check to see if there is any new good parents out there. Because people have been grinding them out. Chronogenesis has been showing them if they're there. Nope. No one has a 3 power 3 wit yet. Hey, Pity. Hey, Games. Alright. Yeah, that vodka's out there. It's, yeah, vodka special week and the Ogre Cap. That's it. Right now, I'm just kind of re-going at Pisces Cups stuff here. I've kind of taken a break from the looping to just do some Pisces Cup parents. See what we can get. See what I can get. Really want to see a long and stamina if possible. Long and stamina or long and power. Funny enough, oh, I didn't show, I finished the other gold ship off stream, didn't I? It came out with, I got a 3-star wit with the 3-star end closer on it. Man, if it would have been... Yeah, if this would have been turf, man, that would have been great. We didn't get Umamusume though, which is what I really want to get on the parent side as well. Since we're having to taking double the mile sparks for Narita Taishin. It. I just realized I took the wrong card here. It doesn't really matter. But I was taking Rico for the extra stamina, but I guess Gold Ship doesn't need that. They already got 338. Alright, I'll just keep that over there. Another stamina hit. Yeah, we'll have plenty of stamina. I want to make sure I get enough speed, though. Just not updated. Okay. Yeah, there's not much we need on this parent other than really Umastan and Long and Hour. Which is why I'm just going with this. Although I should take Smart Falcon instead of her if I on the next run. Just because groundwork could always get a grandparent out of a run, but there we go. Now we're getting our speed, though. Now we're picking up that speed. Rest. You may socialize with me while I steal your energy. No, we'll continue to do it. I'm taking a break. Doing a couple... Just doing some random parent runs for Narita Taishin. We'll see what we get on this one. We'll do another one. Oh, okay. Next we got Umastan. And that's about all we need here. Good parents. Well, I'm just going for high affinity for Narita Taishin. Narita Taishin doesn't really need anything other than high affinity. It's the only thing I care about. But, I mean, I already have the Loop grandparents in pretty good shape. It's just, trying to make them slightly better. That's why I was like, I'll just do this. Like, trying to get all three in, man, it can drain some energy for you, I can tell you that. Just trying to make sure I use all my borrows. Well, I'm not taking Ogre on the next one. It's Kita-san Black, Mihono Bourbon, and Narita Taishin for me. I'm not doing the pace. Not doing a pace chaser. Yeah, longs, basically, pace chasers are dead on longs for a bit now. I mean, with Kita-san Black, yeah, pace chasers are dead for longs. Until they get the skills that allows them to accelerate at a good timing. I think it's skilled Monster, the name. But then you can get screwed on that one as well, because you can cancel out the ability of monster by just running a runaway. But that's down the line. That'll be down the line. Yep. Yeah, and you can activate it from second place, so Runaway can't even block it, even if she's strong, not strong enough to pass her. Although, Runaway needs to be built in Unity Cup, so Akita-san Black's almost certainly going to just pass anyway. Man, we're so close to it, though. What is it? Less than 10 days? 9 days away? We're almost there. Almost there. Late Tamamo end. You do realize how much mile sparks you're going to want for Tamamo. I mean, you can... I've been reading, you can make it work without mile sparks. It's just going to be a lot harder. You have to do a lot of the G2 races and get a much higher roll. Bum 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 bum. All right. Where are we at? Okay, so we have the NHK next. Yeah, they both work together. They basically both protect. I mean, if you have both of them, you're more likely to trigger. One negative about you. There's not much I can do to help Gold Ship with skills. His build doesn't really get much. I figured I'd try making Creek Parent with Power Deck. Not amazing sparks, got ignited power, 1-star guts. Migraine Blues. Well, that's great. Now she's probably gonna lose this one too. Oh, okay, well, she won. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying they don't hurt each other. Right now, you don't need both. Down the road, having both of them will really help to make sure you get it off. Yeah, we can do some more after this run. I thought I would just do a gold ship run early. I meant to do it earlier in the day, but work is just so busy right now. It's a nightmare. Seeing the triple wit. Too bad we're not gonna have Mr. CB for this one upcoming long. It'd be so good if we had Mr. CB. Mr. CB wit for my end closer with that daring strike. I'm gonna have to bring Admire Vega instead. Nah, I got kind of screwed because, yeah, we're having to deal with customer support on issues that we're having with our software right now. It's not going to be fun next week, I just tell you that. I won't be able to stream as much as I want because of it. But once we get past, what, the 16th? Then it'll slow down a little bit as we, and then, I mean, it'll shoot back up right before April 15th, but you kind of get like a mini breather after the March deadline. I'll probably try and do streams where I work at the same time, because I'll need to keep myself available like all weekend. So I'll be sitting in my chair, and I'll just have my work laptop up, and I'll just do work while we stream. We can just chill and do runs. Mr. CB, how's Mr. CB gonna be a problem? Oh, there you found one else. Someone else talking about Ines Fujin. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, for most people, it's not going to be an option, but it is something to think about if someone has copies of her. Give me those skills! Or just mood me down. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, nice nature, fine motion, super creek, Kita-san black are all higher priority. Yeah. Like, that's what I was saying. For very many people, it's not going to be an option, but it is a good option if you're already sitting pretty good. All right. I'll check the thing. Gotta remember to get stamina since Aquarius is mile. What is this in reference to? Or you're talking about your run? I mean, this was just a Pisces parent for Narita Taishin right now. Ah. Yeah, stamina was the pain point for me. You know one thing though, my video I posted today that I made real quick, I completely forgot to show the decks. I'm probably getting questions on my Uma's decks. Alright. Actually, let me make a comment on it. Alright, there we go. Where am I at? Okay, where am I at in this race? Okay. Oh, I need to bring a dirt one through for these dirt miles. The dirt races for the whatever you call it. Meaning, oh, I haven't done the Valentine's thing either. I'm kind of all over the place. It's been a hectic day. My brain's already fried. I can turn the volume up a little bit too. Trying to build a long parent, forgot how? I mean, there's not much to it. It's like all the others except you want long. You want the long sparks. Long S is super important. Oh, good thing I don't care about the inspirations on this one. That was trash. Gotten used to having free wit cards? Oh, you're talking about aces? I mean, I'm only running one. I mean, parent doesn't matter as much unless you're needing to get through Tenno Show Spring. Alright. Let's see. Nope, this is a parent run. Just a parent run. Parent for Narita Taishin. Has one of the highest affinities with Narita Taishin. We got the races here. Can't stop doing bourbon runs. Yeah, I gave up on bourbon a while ago. I mean, this is just a bad time because I just don't have as much time to put in like I was. Not until after April 15th, so... Yeah, I just need to get past this tax deadline. But then we have Neverness to Everness, or Everness to Neverness? No, Neverness to Everness dropping April 29th. So that'll take up a lot of time too. But I will be probably taking a week off, so I'll have plenty of time to play stream Umamusume as well. But it'll be doing a big long stream on it. The thing is, I haven't really looked into the characters in that game at all. Oh my goodness, you failed that? Really? Is that supposed to be a pun? Yeah, taxes. Well, our biggest problem right now is there's a bug in our software we're having to deal with. Because we're not doing any more releases for the March 15th deadline. So we have to basically fix things for people before they can go to the States. So we're having to manually review a bunch of returns. Yeah, normally it wouldn't be this bad, but I mean, when someone screws up, I mean, I kind of have to deal with it alongside the team. Maybe I can get 600 wit? Who knows? But yeah, it can be exhausting around this time. Haven't really had an easy tax year for a while though either, because all the tax changes that have been passed. 2019 tax changes, or what? No, 2017 tax changes, and then last year's tax changes. The thing that sucks is, unlike with video games where you can just delay, you can't really delay tax software delivery, which is why it's so hard to avoid bugs. Holy crap! We got a stamina spark. Or stamina. How did I pull that one off? You know, I haven't like put anything into her. I don't even know what the hell to take. Doing solo such a pain with all the states upcoupling from everything. Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, I don't work on federal, I work on state products, and all the decoupling tax changes are just a nightmare. Like, just programming them, and then one customer says one thing, half the time the state doesn't even know how it's supposed to work. A lot of times we just give the customer the option to do whatever they want, and then they, after we put in the calculations, we give them ways to like override it. But like, sometimes there'll be an issue that's we cannot get around, and so now we have to manually go in and fix it. Because to be unlike like with video games where they can do like hot patches out and then the hot patch breaks something. If we try and do a hot patch this close to the tax deadline and break something badly, oh man, it's a nightmare. That's why we're not doing any more releases until after 3/15. Yeah. Well, and then I just had one employee resign too, which doesn't help. But Hey, they're the ones that broke it too. They're the ones that caused the issue, and then now they resign. So I can't even make them be the one dealing with it as much, because they're the ones that broke it in the first place. They're leaving. All right. Oh, we should hit Wit here. We might actually get Wit 600. Big winner! A lot of fans too. Good for the club. I don't even know where to use all these skill points. I don't know. Standing by. Oh, good enough. The only thing I really care about is that Umamusume. Umamusume long. Guts long and no Umamusume. Dang it, we got the long too, but no Umamusume on there. You know, I'm almost willing to say it's good enough. Oh, I never do my free pull yet. Free! Let's knock it out. Free pull. Favorite star. Favorite scam. Don't give me that favorite star bullcrap. You know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna do a paid. Nah, it's garbage again. Yeah, well, we'll get the 10 pulls are coming. I gotta get my thingy here. Who do I get it from here? Summer Maruzensky. There you go. Oh, is it actually tied to that specific person? Is it actually like... Oh, it is. It's a summer specific one. It's got a picture of the summer. I'm not gonna lie, I almost feel like that one's good enough even though it doesn't have Umamusume on it. This one's got This one got end closer with no Umamusume. How's my we have Umamusume down there on this one. Long. Like, let's see. What are my odds of getting? Okay, let's just look at this here. We look. We have. I think I'll have 1 and 1, 2, 3, and 5. So around 7. So about 50% chance of getting Umamusume. If I have long 2. And then what? Oh my god, long is going to be hard to get. We have long 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. For 30% chance. Oh my god, this is going to be a frickin'. This is going to suck. This is with high affinity too. Man, those mile sparks really screw it all up. Needing mile sparks just messes it all. I almost feel like this one might be good enough. That gives me a 16% chance of end closer S. But it brings me down to only 2 and 4, which is 20%. We lose 10% chance. Oh, I forgot. I have this one too with Umamusume there, but it has a bunch of other. Yeah, this is the other one I got. This one got long 2. Umamusume. Yeah, this one only has Umamusume 2. But long. Wit 2, stamina. You are a final. What's this one got again? Turf. Oh, this one's just a loop. What did that one have? Oh yeah, it didn't get any man. Alright. Oh, I gotta throw something away again. Oh, there's my medium S long S I was trying to find earlier. Okay, let's get rid of you. Do it again. And having Mile Aeon is actually kind of hurting. Man, trying to get that long. Get the payout? Yeah. Okay, I want to just go back again. Let me look again. So I go with her. Because you have this one that has Umamusume there. Umamusume 1, 2. You could go with winning ticket again. She's got long B though. Do Biwa's again. Biwa run. Oh no, Biwa's the one that has has the Umamusume spray. I don't think there's enough long sparks to get her to long. Biwa. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, I can't use my Ruzensky because... No, I can't use Mihono Bourbon either. I'm trying to avoid... Oh, maybe McQueen. Yeah, maybe we go with McQueen. She's only got 4, right? Yeah, McQueen will be fine. Alright. Crying ticket. Yeah. That way we have a larger shot at getting long. And decide right now, either I'm going to go through 3 stamp parents with borrows or make wit power, groundwork. Well, I'm going with heavy stamina sparks and then probably taking a power card or 2 to try and get it. I don't know, it's gonna... We'll just have to see. Until I can actually do runs, it's not going to be easy to figure out what's actually needed. So I'll probably have to do parent runs as soon as make a new track drop still. Because if full stamina is too much stamina and not enough for power. Because we don't have you're not getting the stats from the bubbles anymore randomly. You gotta get lucky on the training effectiveness and the training things during the summers. So like all your cards will need to land on power if you want power, if you don't bring any power cards. And even then, it's still not going to be that much stats. Could try and go super high roll and go 3 power, 2 wit, 1 speed. I don't know though, that... Oh, bad junior debut there, McQueen. What the hell? Ryan, party of fan queue. Did you find an enemy in Discord? Oh, that's a... Yeah, that's not a... That's a bot, I think. Which... What, McQueen? Yeah, she definitely got blocked, that's for sure. There's not even that many mediums either, so she's gonna get screwed here. Okay. Am I doing? Okay. Get this out of the way. Anybody can't send after selector and 0 limit break 5 motion can survive, make a new track without... And win? I wouldn't say win consistently. I mean, anyone can win. This one's gonna be the easiest ones for free to play, so you'll do fine, but winning consistently won't be as easy. But that's just because it's going to be more about skills than stats. Since a lot of people are going to be able to hit the stat thresholds a lot easier. The easiest one to be consistent on, I'll say, will probably be the long, which we're coming up on. For backliner, what card should I use for parent, grandparent? I mean, for end closer, I'm looking at using Nabarro being Admire Vega, but you're gonna want like nice nature, fine motion. Like you're gonna want all the other cards to kind of carry you if you're taking it. God, man, why am I freaking... Parent. Oh, parent, not ace. Oh, what cards we use? Parent. Okay, sorry, I misread that. Or end closer, you just need Umamusume, so I'd say King Halo and then whatever works. Just make the biggest thing I'm looking for is Umamusume, and then you'll get most other skills. All the end closers and long skills you can get off of the races. So then it'll come down to Umamusume, which you won't be able to get that way since it's not strategy or distance specific. Oh yeah, and if you're using like gold chip, yeah, Wit Shocker for straightaway spurt. I always forget that. I'm so used to just having it available on the Umas I use. But yeah, spurt's good too. I personally like to borrow, if I need straight spurt, I like to borrow the Sweep Tosho, but there's actually, I don't know if, let me see, does Sweep Tosho have race bonus? Pretty sure she does, but I don't know. Oh yeah, she's got 10%. That's also the potential bar over your speed card, if you don't want to have to grind it out, but she is a 50-50. The Queen Stamina would be really good for Pisces? Yeah. If we had it. Well, the new one. Don't use the free-to-play one. That one's kind of garbage now. I mean, that's just the only option you have, but cooldown's a gamble skill. I wouldn't trust it. Man, get tired. Holy crap, I randomly got this Smart Falcon. I don't even have it. I forgot to put it back in my deck still. Hey, we got groundwork though. Not that it matters for my end closer. Yeah, the gotcha one would be great. That'd be my main bar over longs in the future. Ooh, a Nimble Navigator hit. I'm gonna go get my other drink here in a second. Oh my goodness, McQueen. Stop losing. I'm gonna go get my other drink. I'll be back once. I'm still muted. Okay, there we go. Let's see what else is out there that I can react to. Hey, Vulcan has a new video on upcoming games. Games he'll quit. Let's see. Put this up here while we keep doing this run. Oh, I gotta put it in the corner. And unmute the tab.
Official announcements yet, but we will go through all 6 of them in this one, and if I do miss any, please leave them in the comments. I can always add them to a pinned comment, and if
let's see what's coming out.
Maybe I'll make first impressions on it as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first one on our list is 7 Deadly Sins Origin. Now, this is going to be the main game I look to play on this channel this month. I'll be playing
main game that he's gonna re-roll on and then quit, I'm guessing. What is this game? 7 like I've heard about it, but
and for many
not much at all, other than just now people starting to talk about it.
Most excited about its release date is going to be on March 16th, but that is for Steam and PS5, and then it's not until March 23rd that it will be released on the mobile platforms as well. So you need to get Steam or a PS5 if you want to play it on March 16th. Otherwise, you've got about a week to wait till March 23 when you can go ahead and play it on mobile. This game I really like the look of. I've mentioned it in a couple of these upcoming Gotcha Game videos, but it just looks really nice. I love the 7 Deadly Sins IP. I'm going through a rewatch.
Is it like an MMO?
In my spare time. Absolutely love it. And once again, this is another one of those open world action RPGs, which normally I am not a massive fan of. With the current
fan service there.
Gotcha games, these PvE only type ones where it's just a solo experience, but this one does put much more emphasis on the co-op side of things. So I'm hoping that is where I can get a lot more enjoyment in one of these open world games, as opposed to just the single player experience that gets a little bit mundane for me personally. So that is 7 Deadly Sins Origin. Once again, on March 16th is when I will start covering it over on the Steam or PS5, and then 23rd for mobile devices. Next up is Star Savior, which I do plan to play on the channel if I'm not too overtaken.
Star Savior. I've heard this one being talked about too.
7 Deadly Sins Origin.
Like the anime, never seen it.
On the 19th of March, based on the Apple App Store, but on their socials, I have not.
Ooh, fan service on this one.
An official release date announced, except for ages ago when they said that the launch will be in March. So at the moment, expect the 19th, and if it adjusts, I will let you guys know in a video. But this one is basically a turn-based game. A lot of people think of it as a similar to Honkai Star Rail, but with only waifus and having PvP. It also does have what a lot of people refer to as
I've seen someone talk this
type progression system as well.
Oh, wait, did he say Uma-like training? Do you hear that?
It does have what a lot of people refer to as an Umamusume type progression system as well. So it's got a bunch of different stuff combined.
All right, we're gonna be trying it.
The JP version in the next.
Does that have an Umamusume like PvP?
Before release first impressions, if I have the time.
How do you do that with a
not,
turn
play
base?
This one at global launch and see how we go. But how far I cover this one will depend on which one I'm enjoying more between 7 Deadly Sins and this. If I'm enjoying them both, I'll try and cover them both. But that is my kind of expectation for the channel at the moment, because those are the two I am.
Jesus Christ, there's too many games. How do I play all these things?
That is Star Savior at the moment, expecting the 19th of March, but it could adjust once we see official announcements from them. Next up, we have Genesis War, which is a grid-based strategy RPG. Now, I always like these style of games. I think it's always because it reminds me back in the Game Boy Advance days, yes, showing my age here, of playing Advance Wars. Now, obviously, this is a complete different, the play on it where you have heroes and stuff like that, as opposed to tanks and choppers and stuff like that. But the grid-based strategy RPGs are always something that I just get a little bit excited when I see. So this is one I do also want to take a look at, depending on when it actually comes out.
Yeah, I played Advanced Wars.
This one, we saw posts of it saying that it could
the
be
other one?
March 7th dive. Now, this one is another one of those ones where we don't have a concrete release date. It did have a delay from December to March, and then it was posted to be on March 26th for the release. But currently on the App Store, it is showing April 15th. So I looked on their socials. I have not seen a confirmation on their socials of an exact release date. Once again, again, it was December, then it was March, now it's maybe April on the App Store, but we don't have a solid confirmation. So at this point, once again,
so we have no clue. Never heard of it.
I'm actually interested in trying. It is not an open world action RPG, but it is an action RPG, and it's more a dive. Next up, we have Eden: The Last Line. Now, this is a danger to me, this game, because for those that don't know, I am still playing the Metabot Survivors. Like, I consider them toilet games. That one's a survivor game. This one feels very similar to it in that it's kind of a survivor game in that you have your characters. They each have like different abilities and stuff, and you upgrade them as you kill more enemies coming at you in more of a Space Invaders type scenario, and then you just keep beefing yourself up so that you can destroy more waves of enemies. Now, is this going to be like a game-breaking gotcha game that everyone talks about? No. Is it going to be a game-breaking gotcha game that anyone talks about? Probably not, but it's one that
well, then it
doesn't. The final one on this list is, I don't know
if
it's
Rocco
or Roko.
The only one that sounds interesting is Star Savior. I haven't I have to look at that one. Star Savior training gameplay. I don't know. Oh wait, is it out on is there a JP version? You got Mr. Pokey. Everybody's saying I need to make thumbnails like Mr. Pokey with it's just my face on it and an open mouth and I'll get views. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or I can do like Guitar Rock Hero. Based Umamusume. Alright. What is... It's got PvP? Alright, let's see. Are you like breeding them? How's the breeding go? It's a waifu game. Oop, I did not mean to do that. The only thing is, if it's a turn-based, I did not like the turn-based PvP like Etheria Restart. Yeah, you will be millions of views just like that. Okay, make your decisions quickly, dude. Alright. So do they autoplay? Or oh, you still have to make the decisions. Yeah, I didn't like that in Etheria Restart. I haven't talked about Pisces yet. No, I have not. I have to make my Pisces guide. I usually do it like right before round 1 starts. I'm just so busy right now with work, it's kind of hard. I'm just trying to get, like today I did my Ace video just to get something out. Game looks fine, but I didn't like Etheria Restart, and that kind of gives me the same vibes. I don't know if I could handle another PvP one. Anyway, I just need the ones that are fun, 15-minute single-player ones. After 100+ hours. Yes, how's Mr. Pokey have that much time when he's apparently suing somebody, I thought. Okay, I don't really care about that. Maybe I'll try it. Problem is, I won't be able to make guides on it. Oh, here you go. Mobin's got a video on why you gotta save your club point.
Talking about something that is going to be in the very far future, but it has a possibility to come out early on global, which is going to be the club medals being changed into the trainer medals. This is going to be a new.
Oh yeah, no stopping me is good, but you're not gonna have easy access to it, so more like nimble navigator.
Again, it could come out earlier on global. So what it is that they now removed the old system.
Yeah, I'm not going to
the
sack my
club
wit for it.
medals.
Here's the reason I don't want to sack my wit with that crappy card. The wit's going to help push you forward, so you'll already be farther ahead anyway, position-wise, which I think will be more important. So I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to try and get Nimble Navigator off Fine Motion. Or, I mean, Narita Taishin has Encroaching Shadow, so I don't care regardless.
And they will change it with the trainal medals in the far future. All of
Oh,
your club
Oh, he's just talking about the shop that we were looking at the other day when I was on the JP version. I already know all that. Yeah. We already looked at all that. Don't regret your choice. First anniversary ticket selector. Oh, hey, Dragons is on here.
Whether you're free to play or whether you're
I got Dragons video. He was in chat not that long ago. Alright, let's see what you're saying I
paid
should
to win,
choose.
the first anniversary has something for everybody because it will be finally delivering us that oh so valuable SSR selector ticket. It's an
Oh, I'm not even
incredibly
subscribed to
valuable
you.
resource,
I thought I was.
So here's how to, and more importantly, how to not spend it. So for those that don't know what this ticket
Wait,
is,
where
this
am
is
I
going
at
to allow
here?
you to pick up any card up to the Admire Vega and Matakane Fukukitaru banner. So pretty valuable, and they are going to be coming from two sources. You're going to get one paid one that is going to drop with
Guy,
the second.
This is the guy who mentioned Ines Guts. He did it specifically because he's probably heard me say that a million times, so he decided to put it in his video. Because I kept saying, none of the other content creators does it, so he did it just so I would have one to say that someone did it.
One which most people are going to be interested in because it's free to play friendly is the one that starts with the third campaign. And you'll
Ooh,
be able to
Hot
get that
Spring.
by completing all the missions.
I mean, he's in
Just
chat
like
enough.
my Uma
He's in
selected
chat
video,
enough.
I'm
He's
gonna go
probably
into the
heard it from
criteria
me.
so you can make your own decisions for yourself on how you would like to spend this. But it's a bit simpler and a bit more complicated. It's more complicated because you generally need 5 copies of a card to MLB it compared to Uma.
Oh, I mean, the complicated part will be you don't have to immediately use it too. If you don't have anything to use the selectors on, don't use them immediately. Wait until you pull on a card that, I mean, we're gonna get to a point where you kind of need to use them because their value is gonna dip really quickly. But I mean, Fine Motion has value for a while. Super Creek has value for a little while. Key to Sun Black, so like, if you don't have an immediate option, you can hold it. But yeah, we are running into the situation of they're only going to be so
You
good for
only
so
need one
long.
copy, and then you can just run the Uma. However, we don't have to worry about parenting with cards or anything like that, so we just want to get the card outright. So with that in mind, there's only 2 criteria I'm really going to be looking at today. The most important for me, and I believe for you, is longevity, because you want a card which you can just use
Yes.
for as long as possible. That's where you're going to get the most value for your resources. And then secondly, after that,
Well, depending. If you're a whale, maybe not. I mean, if you're a mini whale like me, and you like Ines Fujin's a good example. It's not got the longevity, but it's going to be very strong for making you track guts builds.
how
So,
useful is it in track?
and if you're able to spend, well, you can always catch up through spending down the line anyway on some of these other strong cards coming out.
Blazer, because sometimes the cards, Track Blazer is a really weird one where it's like very racing heavy, and so it's going to have a slightly different card meta to the scenarios which are coming after it. And one more thing before we get into talking about the cards, you generally don't want to be 0 LBing a card with this, and by that I mean just getting a card just to have it. You generally want to be using these to either take cards to
Hey,
free
there you go.
LB or ideally MLBing them. If you're going to pull on
Man,
cards,
I say
hold off
things
using
right
it.
before they say
Also,
it.
we have just got access to the Limit Break Crystal, so that is something else to consider. Though the Limit
That's probably a good thing because I don't talk negatively on anyone, but it'd be funny. It's like I'm telling them, hey, they forgot this, 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 and this, and then they immediately say it after.
Break Crystal is stronger than the Selector ticket because it can be used on future SSR cards. So make sure you're using your selectors before your crystals on these cards. And the
Hoard
first-
those crystals. If you be like me, I'm gonna hoard those crystals and probably never use them because I have the problem of, if you ever play shooters, you might know this. They give you the big weapon, the rocket launcher or whatever, and then you never use it because you're always holding it saying, I might need it later. And then you beat the game and now you never used it one time. That could end up being me with these crystals. I'll just never use them because I might be like, I might need them later.
This card type we're going to talk about today is speed, and we'll just move through them very quickly.
Well, I will need them later. But that later, well, I'll just be like, yeah, I'll just spend money. I don't want to use them yet.
Race bonus. After that, she is going to go back to being a god card. She's going to be really strong in later scenarios. So in terms of longevity, she still does win the recommendation here out of all the speed cards. I still
Until
El
Condor pasa.
You know, she's not going to be the best card in Trackblazer because, again, of that 5% race bonus. But
me at the SR crystal.
That is going to be good in Trackblazer. Matakana Fukutaru speed.
Well, I mean, after Admire Vega, there's really no other SRs that I think are worth it. Like, SRs, once you have, like, a full SSR deck, I don't think there's any other SRs that ever come out that kind of surpass SS. I mean, I know there's, like, SRs currently today in JP that are better than maybe our current SSRs, but you should always, even as a free-to-play, once you've been playing long enough and you've kind of got your SSR deck, most SRs are kind of dead, other than for potentially parents, for very specific skills. The only one that I've like really heard talked about was Admire Vega. I don't know any others. I mean, I know there's an SR El Condor speed someone was talking about, but it's not better than any of our SSR ones. Hoarding all your potions, yeah.
Help you win those early races.
Same
That's
thing.
Very important for Trackblazer. She also comes with 10% race bonus, and she is going to be usable in the next scenario as well. So, very strong card. Just
Alright, I think we'll survive
like
Tenno Show Spring
like,
now.
Taking her from like 1 to 2, you ideally want this card at like 3 LB or higher. The final card, which is somewhat recommended but less so than the others, is Biko Pegasus, because she is just a very strong stat stick. However, her chain event sucks. It doesn't give you any friendship with her. Her gold skill is, you know, it's not good. It's not good. So, and she doesn't really scale into future scenarios very well. The two cards on the horizon.
Yeah, Biko Pegasus may get some use for me in making new track just because of the 10% race bonus, but that is it. And that is only if I really want to borrow something else. So I want to use Kita-san Black, Biko Pegasus, and borrow something else. If I'm not, I mean, Biko Pegasus dies after making new track for me. She was very, like, she was a very good pull, but her value's dropping quickly. Yeah. Once you have Tachyon and Summer Maru Zensky with Kita-san Black, Biko Pegasus, all she is a stat stick at that point. Or for sprints. I mean, we do have the sprint that'll happen. She'll get some use during the sprint, but she is dead to me. Pretty much outside of that.
Really, everybody should be thinking about speed-wise.
She was definitely a whale card. I'm actually debating on skipping NTR now outright. Even though I want Admire Vega Guts, I've been just looking at my cards and I feel like I can borrow that with my Guts deck. Like, I don't think, because I really would like to still use Kita-san Black instead of Fuku. Like, I would use Kita-san Black instead of Fuku. And I lose race bonus, but that's what Admire Vega's making up for. Then I have Nice Nature for a 15% that'll offset the Ines Fujin. So that's 4 of my cards right there. Fine Motion's my 5th. And then the last one's another Guts card, which is probably going to be like Udada or something. So I'll have 60% race bonus. Or I could go with Major Dober Guts, but that takes me down to 55 race bonus. Yeah. The she can screw you. Yeah, she can. You know what? I can show it. I always like to show it. Let's do some more Gamma. Let's see how bad of luck I get this time. I swear, every time I use this simulator, every single time it convinces me more and more to not pull on it. Let's see. Oh, this is on global. I need to make my video. I'm going to do this on the video. When I talk about should you pull, we're just going to do this. The funny thing is when I go to make that video, my pulls are going to be crazy good. I'm going to have like the best luck I've ever had and convince everybody to pull. Alright, here we go. Hey, we got Biko Pegasus. But it's nope, 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 nope. Like, She just does it. It's a 1%. She has a 1% rate. A 0.25% rate higher than the SSR. Like, holy crap. Okay, we got one copy in 200 pulls. One copy in 200 pulls. I just can't, oh my god. I can't see myself doing that. Alright, go again. Reset it. Okay. Like, nope. 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 Oh, man. Look at this hit. Bam, bam, bam. That's one copy. Then again, if something like that happens in my free pulls, okay, maybe. But still, she's not showing up. Like, look at that. We got one copy, and then she just stopped showing up. She's just gone. Dude, I can't pull on this banner. There she is. 260. We got our second copy. All right, do it again. Nope. 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 I can't do it, man. There's no way. It's like every time I do this, it's convincing me more and more and more. Not having pity is so bad on this band. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I get lucky on my free pulls. I don't think I can do it, man. We're at 260 without a single copy. We're about to hit 400 without a single copy here. Oh, we got our first copy at 390. You know what we can't do? We can't pity her. So, we're going for MLB and read it top row. Yeah. I don't think I can do it. I keep saying I want to do it as a whale, but as a whale, I could end up spending 600 pulls. There's no way.
Cards I don't recommend.
I just borrow her.
Speed, she's just a weaker Biko.
I'm just borrowing her.
She's got 5
Screw
grace
it.
bonus, which is not really that great. Sweep Tosho, she's got 0 initial friendship bonus, again, not that great. And then Suzuka speed, just kind of a weak stat stick overall. So for speed cards, those would be my recommendations. As far as stamina goes, there's probably no surprise to you that there's only one card I'm going to recommend, and that is Super Creek, because she
What is this
just
Mihono
a good
Bourbon
stamina
doing but
card.
dancing?
Swinging Maestro is an absolutely busted recovery skill, and as time goes on, she is going
Oh, wait. I didn't switch it back to the thingy here. Oops. There we go.
to get better. Her main weakness...
Not even borrowing?
scenarios
Well,
so
I mean, if you
far
don't have a
is
deck
just
like
that
mine, you probably won't
energy
be
has
able
been
to.
kind of limited, but the new scenarios are going to solve that problem for her, and she is going to scale very well into them. So I wouldn't, you know, if you want to pick up a stamina card, this is going to be the one to do it. I would not consider any other stamina cards. I think that they are all just generally bait. As for power cards, I don't really think there has been a strong enough power card that you would get one over Key to Sound Black or Super Creek, for example. In terms of stat sticks, the best we can do right now is Vodka Power, which I don't know, it's not really that great.
Nah.
I wouldn't really recommend you spend it on a power card. There are some stuff like King Halo Power gives Umamusume from her event, but you should just generally borrow her. That's where
Not
you're
worth
wanting
it.
to get Umamusume from, because you, again, don't use this to just get a card at 0 LB. It's not worth it. Smart Falcon Power, same sort of dealio, where it give you ground work, which is really nice. We love to get groundwork for free.
Power cards kind of
You know,
suck,
her
though.
gold skill, you can take print position.
You'd only
from
be
it,
using
so
it so
that
you can
is quite
parent
nice, but
farm. You better have
just a
everything
weird
else
stat stick
good.
to recommend. And Rice Shower, some people may be thinking, what about her? She does give Swinging Maestro, that is very good, but she's going to fall off after the Unity Cup, because she just doesn't have Scenario Link anymore, so she's just a bit too weak. If you want Swinging Maestro, Super Creek is the card that you should be aiming for. This is an interesting one to talk about, because everybody has access to Harurara,
Stupid.
which is the best SSR Guts card in the game currently. We're also going to be getting a super rare Maya Vega Guts card, which is going to be very easy for people to pick up, because we will be getting free pulls on her.
No. No, you screwed up. Oh no. I just said don't pull for you.
We just have Yukino Bijin, who has 10% race bonus. So
No.
it's going to be pretty easy for people to build a Guts deck. So if you are looking for cards to sort of round that out, the best one is probably going to be Ikuno Dictus, because she has 15% race bonus. That's going to be very good in Track Blazer, but sadly she doesn't really get much used after this. And then I'd also briefly like to mention Ines Fujin. She does have 5% race bonus, which...
Alright, so am I saying it right? Is it Ines Fujin or Ines Fujin? I was saying Ines Fujin, and someone's saying I was saying it wrong, but now that I'm saying Ines Fujin, I'm getting called out for that. I have no idea how to say her name. Ines Fujin I always thought was the right way because the Japanese I makes an E sound. But people were saying I was saying it wrong, but he just said it that way now. So it is Ines. Okay.
Isn't good, but if you look at the rest of her stats, she is pretty crazy, and for front runners, she does give you rest.
I think some
That is
people just troll me and
enough
I
way
just
to
don't
pick up that
recognize
skill.
it.
I'd maybe consider her slightly better than Mayano, but she is held back by that 5% race bonus, and generally, I think that because people have access to so many like free-to-play friendly Guts cards, I don't know if it's really
Commentators
worth
call her
investing
Ines?
into this specific card type. And now we come to Wit, which
In the
I
Japanese,
think
it's
is
yeah,
probably
A.
going to be where
Was it?
most people
Yeah, it's
are gonna see
then that's
the
saying
most value
Ines
here. There's a couple big ones to talk about.
because that's Sue, right? It's A. Was it A I? Yeah, so that's Ines. Okay,
So first and foremost,
okay, so it
Mayano.
is right.
She does have a banner that's going to be shortly after this video releases, and she's going to have another one much later in the year. We know that her longevity is going to be pretty good. She's not going to get power crept until Mijiro Ramano comes out. So very good to spend your ticket on her. She has 10% race bonus, 15%.
Just gonna call her
so
Fujin.
Just basically a perfect
Fujin,
card,
we don't
and
need
you
the
would be able to use
first part of her
very
name.
easily in the next two scenarios to slot her into your deck. The next card we need to talk about, Nice Nature. 15% race bonus at MLB is absolutely wonderful. She is going to be S tier in Track Blazer, and she will be alright afterwards. She is going to get knocked out of the meta by Mijiro Romano, but also, if you're like a really heavy spender, there are going to be cards like Tokai Teo or Mr. CB. If you're like an encloser player, those are going to be quite powerful.
The Tokai Tail, I've heard that one, but I'm not sold on the Tokai Tail Wit. Because the Major Ramanu's not too far off. Because she's got Professor of Curvature, which you're always going to have available from Kita-san Black, and then El Condor de Pasa when she replaces Kita-san Black. So this one's super bait. I don't even, it's a decent stat stick, isn't it? Yeah. No. Wiki says Ines. Okay, so I'm right. Yeah, absolutely not worth it.
Powerful, and they might take a slot in your deck instead.
That's like super
Cards I don't
Leviathan.
really recommend are Karin-chan. I do like using Karin-chan. She's the third best card in the game, and you really want to be getting the third best, and you want to be getting the best, right? And like on a similar sort of idea,
She's all
I don't
sprint
think you should be
skills.
spending this on cards like Sane, Skywit, because she's just, yeah, it's nice to get speed bonus on your wit card, but crappy gold skill, crappy stat stick. Yukino Bijin's kind of got the same issue where she's just so bad at giving you stats that although her gold skill is really great and it's going to be hard to get after Unity Cup, that's kind of the thing. It's going to be hard to get after Unity Cup. You're not going to have to worry about people.
It'll be nice that it's hard to get because most people aren't going to have it anymore, which means we're going to go back to me being able to dominate. Like, I feel like that's going to be the saving grace of Pisces Cup is all, like, it was, like, very easy for anybody to just get lucky in Libra or Sagittarius because of no stopping me. Now, all the people that don't put in the effort to get Nimble Navigator or No Stopping Me, whether it's from Sparks or a support card, they're going to be back to being complete jobbers. No spinning the roulette wheel and getting lucky because they got the skill at the end of their career. You either go and get it, But I feel like we're gonna see a lot less people with Nimble Navigator and No Stopping Me. Or yeah, Mayano Top Gun. She's gonna be the biggest threat. The jobbers are gonna use Mayano Top Gun and randomly win with her No Stopping Me.
Not having No Stopping Me.
And then you're gonna get mad when you lose to it.
But I don't want to give up like 400 wit because I took Yukino Bijin instead of Nice Nature. Like, and I'm not being hyperbolic. She is just really not very good of a stat stick. And then just to get the final card category out of the way, do I recommend you spend this on any PAL card? No. Tazuna Hikawa, 0% race bonus.
Dead.
It's already been power crept by Riko Kashimoto.
She's been kicked to the curb.
Riko Kashimoto is going to get power crept in the next scenario by Light Hello.
All PAL
So
cards,
just
dude.
don't spend it on a PAL card. It's really, you know, if you don't have these cards already, it's frustrating, but that's just the way it's going to be. Riko will be alright in Track Blazer, but like I said, she just dies.
She's dead to
after
me.
it. Don't spend the resource.
Don't look that I'm borrowing her right
because
now.
You will not be getting your worth out of it. And yeah, so that is every card type talked about.
Yeah, she's gonna be Mayano Top Gun
this
is
is
the
gonna be
best.
a hot-
I'd say I would put Mayano Top Gun above Gold Chip. Although she is D in Mile, so you're gonna wanna get Mile Sparks for her too.
Fun one for a lot of people. I know it will be probably a lot more difficult
But
than just
if you haven't read a Taishin, I'd put her above Mayano Top Gun, just because Encroaching Shadow is gonna be consistent versus No Stopping Me being a gamble.
picking an Uma if you.
And
are
you can't use, you
going to
can't do the
spend
event
ticket.
to get easy straightaway spurt on Mayano
just
Top
be
Gun.
wary of this one. If you are going to be pulling on cards, and we are going to be getting a lot of free pulls with the anniversary, just hold off, because you might pull something that will change your plans. Like recently for me, I was at 0 Nice Nature, I now pulled another copy.
What tool is he using to get all these, like how, I mean, I don't know if you're still in here, but how the heck are you getting
What
all
I
these
could do,
little
for example, this
animations
might
for her?
work for you as well,
Is this are you able to do this in-game or something?
is
Because that one tool someone showed me, I had to like manually move her to get these looks. I'm not a
MLB
graphic
my
artist. I can't do
motion
that crap.
by pulling on her banner, and then I could buy a selector because I'm planning on it, get the free-to-play selector, and
Blender?
then I've got a Nice Nature, free LB, pretty happy with that. That's 10% race bonus with her, and that's going to feel pretty good. And that's
Yes, I need to improve my thumbnails. I'm tired of taking like the simple little things I can find on like Google
in the
Images.
future, like a Summer Marazinski, for example.
Now Uma Viewer, the Uma Viewer is the one where I have to like manually move them around, and I'm like, I don't have time to try and move these hands around and get them in the right position.
Just be considerate of what you want to pull, because the Fine Motion banner is right before Kita-san Black the Uma, which could be very meta for frontrunners. Very, very, very meta for frontrunners. And then right into the Narita Top Road Admire Vega banner. You will be getting free pulls on that, but just that is quite a valuable banner to pull on if you do want to, though, as I've already said, Narita Top Road dies after Track Blazer. All I say is I'm trying to grow my channel right now. Any engagement you can throw my way really helps. I love seeing people discuss in the comments. People really seem to...
Alright, you need to get him subs. Get him up to 1,000 views. Holy crap. Or 1,000 subscribers. Man, he's already at 13,000. I haven't even made my video on this yet. I need to make my video. Man, you got Momin, now you got Dragon. Everybody's going like 3 weeks in advance. I try and do them like a couple weeks. I need to make my video now. I'd be like, and I know exactly what I put in the title. Don't brick your account. That gets so many views. If you say don't brick your account, that gets a view. That gets views. His is kind of his title's kind of similar. What was his title again? Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, but it's similar. You just basically say in some way in your title and that don't mess this up. Why smart horses win more races? Here you go.
In this video, I'm going to break down what wheat actually is. Many trainers probably have a general sense that it's an important stuff. But you might be wondering what the actual benefits are. I think a lot of you are in the same boat, honestly. It took me about...
Apple Pony? Okay, we can do it. His is a... I don't know if Uma Tactics Pro's in him. His volume on his music's a little too high in his videos. It's kind of hard to do multitask with it. It's not bad if I was like super paying attention, but it is very hard to pay attention with the loud music when I'm multitasking. Apple Pony. Oh yeah, what truly bricks it, don't cleat. I made a video on that early on. Let's see there.
Trackblazer, what happened to...
The thing is, I tend not to like to watch other people's guides yet until I've made my own, so people don't think I'm just copying what they're saying. Even though we're all saying the same thing mostly.
They could have just used that name, I mean. Anyways, welcome. The Pisces Cup is the first Champions meeting you will face in a new scenario, Trackblazer. Normally this would be the time to see the first anniversary balance patch changes. Since Global implemented this patch early, be sure to notice those mechanics play out within this new scenario. Looking at the track, the Pisces Cup is based on Tennoshio Spring. Usually the Tennoshio Spring is held at Kyoto Racecourse, but due to the construction at Kyoto in 2022, it was moved to Hanshin. The game reflects this historical change, while the distance...
Yeah, so this is the only time we're getting to do this.
Remains
so if you want to win it,
here.
this is your shot.
Keep in mind that the track layout itself is different from the usual Kyoto course. We start by running the
ginormous downhills.
Large outer lap. The mid-race begins during this first lap, followed by a downhill section. Around here, position keep...
A lot of people spreading the Gemini Stam propaganda to be safe, so... yeah.
Ends, and you'll encounter an uphill.
The thing is, there's a reason you have 3 aces.
The section appears once more right before the finish line. After the first lap, you're transition into inner lap. The late race begins on the straight section. This makes skills like straightaway start and Kitasan Black's unique ballad. Note that for angling and scheming, the distance between
solo Oshi gaming,
and
my advice to that is no. That's just bad. Don't do that.
the corner is quite long, making
no, actually, if you are a solo Oshi gamer, all right, here's some of the Umas you need to get. We have Nishino Flower Wedding. All you solo Oshis, rather than debuffing, you can buff your teammates. At a random point in a random downhill, your own speed will increase greatly, and the speed of all your teammates will increase. Bam! Team Healer, or Team Power Up Nishino Flower. And I think there's another one that came out last year, or late last year. Who was it? Was it Dream Journey? I think it was Dream Journey, wasn't it? Yeah. Dream Journey is an end closer on longs. If you try to overtake someone during the second half of the race, the speed of all your teammates will increase, and your own speed will go increase greatly. So there's your 2. I don't know if there's any others, but there's 2 of your teammates that you want. The team players.
That's efficient on this specific track. Achieving the recommended stats for this
Like I say,
race might be
all Umas are my Oshis. I'm forming a harem. I want all of them to
a
win.
nightmare. However, since the track condition is heavy, power is not
Why have one when you can have all of them?
For stamina, even with max 1200, it is not possible to fully spurt without any healing skills. For all positions, especially front, prioritizing hitting this speed, stamina, and power target is important.
Now I will say those don't do much because you're gonna have like 50 skills by that. The point she comes out, you're gonna have so many other skills you're popping off that one ain't gonna make much of a difference. But if you only care about one Uma, you might as well.
Even it means compromising you on your...
Or if you only care about one Uma, when Summer Gold Ship comes out, just bring double Dominator for long and have it randomly trigger Dominator on the other Umas to slow them all down.
With that. However, the total downhill of this race is almost 1,000 meters, which is about a third of the whole race. For that reason, it is just as important as the other stats. It is not
There's not much to take here. Holy crap.
Power over width. We really need to balance both, which is why it is a very harsh Champions meeting to even make reasonable stats. Fortunately, there are no specific stat threshold bonuses for this course. As always, take passive skills that
Screw it.
correspond
Take that.
to the track conditions. For Pisces Club, speed and stamina passives are recommended. We do
don't know,
want
just take
to
that. There's
have
nothing else to
both
take
of
here.
the speed passive skills here. We are back with 3200-meter long race. Unlike last time,
Oh, I
we
forgot to
have
bring,
the
I bought the
added
wrong card
variables
here.
of
I never got
rain
Umamusume.
and a heavy track. With 600 gusts, we want our stamina between
That wasn't a good
1100
hit
and
anyway.
1200. For stability, a recommended setup would be 1100 and more stamina, plus a 1 golden healing skill, and Radiant Star, the new scenario skill. For late and end, inheriting Cleric Rest Wonders ult is also a great option. The new skill Radiant Star from Trackblazer scenario is a hybrid skill that
So they have taking Radiant skill, a new skill. Yeah, I mean, Radiant Star is kind of gambly, but it's got
provides
everything
speed,
mixed in.
acceleration, and also recovery. By default, it recovers 3.5% stamina. If you have 25 or more wins during training, the effect increases to 4.2% of healing. However, its activation is random during the latter half of the race, which can be unstable. Therefore, bringing at least one reliable healing skill like Swinging Maestro is highly recommended. If we consider a Gust focus style, the stats would be like at least 800 stamina with a 1200 Gust, along with 2 golden healing skills. Technically, you could try a Gust build, but we expect it to be quite unstable. The main challenge isn't just reaching this.
Jesus, those yeah, you're not helping that. You're not making those stats with guts.
Stamina threshold, but actually hitting high stat caps.
You need like
board.
God roll on
Not
that
only
thing.
does the training difficulty of Guts focus deck skyrocket, but long races have a common issue of failing to complete the.
Yeah, and I think with this build you do need 2 gold skills. I think you will need 2 gold because guts doesn't make up for the fact that you're only at 800
race
stamina.
With a debuff such as late start or having some of your skills fail to trigger by chance. Due to this overlapping risk, this strategy is considered a high-stake gamble. There's no one stopping you from trying this method, but as someone who tried high stability, I personally wouldn't recommend Gust build for a 3200-meter long-distance race. Since corner skills have a chance to trigger twice this time, make sure to pick them. Final corner skills are also valid, such as Major McQueen's Unique, Speed Star, Innate Experience. You also already know that with the first anniversary patch, the value of Professor of Curvature is also increased. If the double circle corner skills
Yes, that's a big reason Kita-san Black is still a good
are
card
too
to bring.
expensive, consider taking Professor of Curvature instead, as its value is now much higher. Since the late race is straight and the late race corner is quite a distance away, acceleration skills related to straights and final corner speed skills are valid. For this time, let us cover for acceleration rather than looking at each position.
Just these and each. That's it.
When inheriting acceleration skills, Kita-san Black's ult is an option. For front end pace, for front, Kita-san's unique is a must-have since Seiyun Sky's angling and scheming isn't effective here. Keep in mind that it can be unstable for pace if there are many front, as it requires holding first or second place position. That is why we have other acceleration skills options for pace late and end, such as head on your left, and straightaway svert. Next, for speed and
Why my worst run
inheritance,
produce the best sparks? That's
the
typical.
Yugi of Dignity Calls and Narita Bryan's Shadow Break
Very
are
typical.
distance options for each position. Other nice options for Grandparent Sparks are New Year TM Opera O Spark Chorus of Blessing, and Anime Teio's Certain Victory is also a decent choice for other Champions meeting as well. Lastly, healing options are Super Quick's Pure Heart for frontlines, and Fantasy Grass Wonders a Superior Hero for the backlines. Both provide a 3.5 heal, equivalent to 2 white recovery skills, essential for this 3200 meter track. For pink sparks, prioritize distance sparks. The track blazer scenario sparks gives stamina and guts. Also, it is a scenario that can receive a lot of skill points, so refarming sparks in a new scenario is recommended. If you are shorter on time, your sub-legacies can be from the Unity Cup, but try to ensure your main legacy sparks from the new scenario. For blue sparks, a mix of stamina and power.
Don't tell me that, I'm
work,
building them right now.
Depending on your
Good enough.
Uma's stamina bonus or power bonus.
We ain't gonna have
or
enough time.
Depending on your support card.
I mean, the legacy is not going to be that much different. I mean, yeah, you'll be able to get more skills to get more white sparks, but that's about it. If you have 2 blue on the top, and you have long on the pink on the top, and you have like the main couple things you need, like groundwork, it's good enough. I mean, we're just not going to have time to grind out parents for that first champions meeting. You want to, like, my goal is to get my aces done ASAP. Get the aces done ASAP for Pisces Cup so I can start really farming parents, because I want to do a lot of grinding for parents. But because of how quickly champions meetings come, I mean, I don't want to be stuck in that rotation of just stuck building aces and then screwed with parents. So I want to be ready to go with these parents and then just build my aces and then get right onto the parent grind right after.
Having opposite sparks of what you have is helpful for making steps. In the new
Kita-san and Mambo coming soon. Yep.
Run many races to buy items. Increasing mile aptitude to A helps expand your race options, but it's not strictly a must. More races means more items, but fewer training turns. Try to have a lot of practice runs.
So I've heard that now a couple times. Is it truly optional though? That's the question. Is it really? I have very strong Umas without Miles part. Could I get away with Narita Taishi not being able to do the longs or the miles? Which, from what I heard, in making a new track, it just means you do the G2 mediums, because there'll be G2 mediums to make up for the fact that you can't do the G1 longs. Option all. I did see a chart where you don't run miles. Because, man, I have really, like, I could probably do a guts build in Rita Taishin, not gonna lie. If I was able to use the let's see. Let me find them. Let me find them. It's like one of these McQueen. Yeah, so like she has 2 stamina, 2 long, 3 stamina, 3 long, URA final, Unity Cup. Just bam, 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 bam. And then we have her. 2 stamina, 2 long, Umastan, 3 stamina, 2 long, URA final, 3 long, 3 stamina. Like, it's just everything I need other than the Mile Sparks. Like, these ones should, and this one has Nimble Navigator and Umastan on the top. And since we have so many long sparks, the biggest thing we'd be trying to get is Umastan. And Umastan has, with 2 of them on the top, scroll down, yeah, 2 of them on the top. Oh, I kind of have to full screen it to see it all. Just 2 at the top is a 21% chance. And so if we say, and we have what? 4 and 10. So 47, 20, so 1/5. So we'll just say a 50% chance. So we got a 10%. 1 out of 10 runs will get me that. Oh, this sheet, yeah. Is this the one that can't? I gotta find, like, this one's a copy. Okay, 1 second. Let me close the browser. I gotta find in my history. Sparks. All right. Put those out there. Like, if I can get away without doing the miles, it will be so nice. Like, cause, like I said, I've got really strong parents that I grinded out. These two, and if I want power, I have power as well. Somewhere in there. Like, I think maybe this one. Oh, wait. If I want to try and get Turfest, I think this one. Oh, this is the one with Umamusume down there. But I do have ones with power as well. Oh, here's the 3 turf. This one has 3 turf, 2 stamina. Power. Umamusume, long. Like, this one can get me turf S, long S. Man. I have so many options if I don't deal with Mile. Yeah, it's just... I've heard, like, I could even take her ult. I've heard her ult can be decent here. Because... So, man, maybe I just not... Does anyone have the, where's the... a chart for doing it without Mile? Like, I would have to, like, if you look, like, actually, I could probably look at it here. Where's the calendar thing? The agenda. Like, if you look at all the main G ones. So, I wouldn't be able to do anything here, right? So, we'd have to skip that one. But we have the G3 medium right here. This one we're fine. Right here we're fine. Like right here we would do a training. There's one. Man, I mean these are the ones that you kind of get screwed on. Because the longs don't show up till later. You can do that once on NHK you do this G2. Here you have a G3. Like you have mediums everywhere. You have a G3. Oh, some of those are like here. Medium, long, medium, medium. Got a long mediums. Long. Like once the bigger problem is junior year. Like I think the early race when you don't have as many options. I do. I'm working on them. I have them. I'm not saying that's what we're working on right now with her, but man, it would be so convenient to not have to deal with it. I mean, I'll have them both available. It's not like... It's just the stat stick from the Sparks are a lot worse. Is the only thing that sucks.
And see what strategy that best fits your training style. The recommended entry for this Pisces Cup front and end is expected to be the meta. Ace runners, except for Christmas Orrery, are difficult due to high stamina demands, and late isn't really recommended because of strong end runners. Starting from front, since angling and skimming is largely ineffective on this track, Kitasan Black is a strong pick. Unlike angling, which only triggers at first position, Kitasan's unique triggers at first or second place, allowing her to effectively catch up or fall ahead. With her 20% speed and 10% stamina bonus, which is all the more reason to use her in this Champions meeting. Other fun options would be Summer Emergency or Valentine's Bourbon. Daiwa Scarlet on front, which isn't shown in the screen here, but it is also worth considering as a secondary.
Dude, we're getting no speed
Taking the
hit.
lead is now a must-have, as it serves as a trigger for groundwork. Also, remember that the
You did? You
update
found
has
it? Yeah, go
introduced
ahead and post
the
it in the
prudent
Discord.
position, plus
I'll take a look at it. I mean, the thing is, the other ones are going to be a lot easier to go over a god roll on, because I'm not having to gamble as much for that long S. Like, it might be worth it. Just, I might be able to get better rolls just because I'm going to get long S so much easier. That's the thing. I hate dealing, like, the only thing she really must have is that freaking pink spark. Or the long S. Most of the other stuff I can get off of. So, and I should get more stats from the URA final sparks. I have so many URA final sparks in there that those could make up from the lack of stats I get in the other places. So if I can make it work, it would be great. But I mean, I get the reasoning behind the other way, though. Just a pain in the butt. Yeah.
the dodging danger combo as a core meta.
Yeah, New Year's time TM Opera
Ace
could be pretty good.
runners require significantly more stamina than other strategies, so those with built-in recovery skills are highly preferred. However, there are no guaranteed acceleration skills for pace, make them unstable. Inheriting Kitasan's units can work if the pace reaches second place, but overcoming multiple top-tier runners to reach that second place is a major challenge for pace. Day runners are also not that recommended because they generally lack a competitive edge compared to end runners who utilize straightaway spurt. We could have developed nice nature as late if we want. Lastly, because of the effectiveness of the straightaway spurt, end runners are the dominant force in this long distance champions meeting. However, if you need an additional acceleration because you
Hey,
expect
Moosey,
many end
how's it
runners,
going? We're
taking
working on right
window
now. We're on the third
mitigation
one for the
is a
day.
consideration. Narita Taising could be
It's
much
on a
easier to
Reddit
train
post in the
this
comments. A Reddit post. Let's see. Okay, let me go. It's Umamusume game. Why is it? Reddit. Oh, you posted it in the Discord? Okay. Our non-mile runners. They can't run the full race build, but you can do a normal build that trains a little bit more than usual and runs around 20 to 25 races instead of 35 plus. You have to run 3 medium junior year G3s and hope for good shop RNG. Otherwise, you may have to run the OP pre-op to stock key items. Yeah, see, the aptitude to see, man, that's going to eat your clocks. That's going to eat so many clocks. With 10 mile sparks between the grandparents and do the race. Imas with natural mile aptitude. CM11 will be during the learning curve, yeah. Oh, here it is. What is that? 1, 2. What the heck is that supposed to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then you got another... The 28. Oh, someone did a post here. Oh. The problem is not being able to do the races will hurt on the skill hints too. Yeah, it's just not going to be worth it. You need the Mile Sparks. The thing is, can I... Like, how bad is Miles C going to kill my clocks? If I were to go with one of those parents. Oh, what am I on? Oh.
New scenario due to the...
Because doing more races, I mean, that's one of the big things, is you get all those extra races for skill points.
Animal Cross and Gold Ship are reliable choices, and Major Bright has 2 built-in healing skills and a powerful long spurt unique skill. The meta for Pisces Cup is front and end runners, so the standard lineup would be having 1 front and 1 end runner. You can add another front, an end, developer, or a niche pick like Christmas Ogre. But for every team composition, Kita-san Black is highly recommended. She is easy to train and very accessible for new players without using the Bourbon support card.
Yeah, no need to use Bourbon.
While you can use Summer Martinsky or Valentine's Bourbon instead, we believe the Kita-san is the main here. For end runners, Tamamo Cross and Major Bright are expected to be top tier. Taishin could be an option as well. Alternatively, Daiwa Skull and Christmas Ogre are viable wild cards if their unique skills trigger.
Alt strong. I wonder, is Narita Taishin strong enough? Hers is a big speed increase, but it's not for miles. Not many miles, right? Well, she can do fine. Well, a lot of the miles it has speed carryover, but...
correctly.
Yeah, I don't know how useful that's going to be.
Less stable than the primary meta picks. Runaways are not recommended for 3200 meters since they must be trained in the unit pickup. They lack the raw stats of track laser trained Umas.
Oh yeah, I'm going two front, one end. Yeah.
Caught mid race. So welcome to the track laser scenario. It might feel overwhelming and difficult at first, but don't give up. As you keep practicing and get a feel for the new mechanics, it will become much easier. Still, I have to admit, starting the very first Champions meeting of a new scenario with a 3200 meter rainy heavy track is a bit much. Our final recommendation is Kita-san Black for front, and 2 end runners chosen from Tamamo Cross, Major Bright, and Narita Taishin. So that's it for today. Since hitting the target stats will be difficult for this one, I think it's perfectly fine to just enjoy exploring the new scenario for a while. There were some requests about making guides for the track laser scenario itself. I don't know if I'll be able to make them on time, but if I do make them, I'll be seeing you then. Be sure to press the like and subscribe button.
I just gotta keep working on them, and then we'll mix and match my parents and see what works best. Umamusume. Ignite power. Ooh. Might be able to get a speed power spark on her. Umamusume power. We got inside scoop, long corners. Oh, she is kind of popping off a little bit on these skills here. Though winning the races impact affinity. You do want to win the races if you can. And they'll be even more important. The G1s will be even more important when we get the affinity update. But right now, G2s, G3s, and G1s all impact it. Oh, I picked the wrong option. Yeah, Biwa hates the win. Biwa sucks. Earl does nothing. Man, we got another one. Man, I need to make my guide. Everybody else is popping theirs out already. Yeah, you gotta make sure the races match. Which, and make a new track will be a lot easier since there's nothing forcing it. Have you been spending your carrots wisely? Here you go.
With the 1 year anniversary coming up, let's talk about where your account could/should be after 1 year and where you can expect it or where you should expect it to be over the next year. Now, of course, it depends on a few different circumstances, but if you've been spending your carrots wisely, you should have some of these things kind of going. And if you haven't, well, then over the next year, you can kind of plan out a little bit.
I gotta find where people are getting these tools for
course,
animating
the elephant
Umas.
in the room and say that we've been on an accelerated schedule, and because of that schedule, the game hasn't even been out a full year yet.
Look, her dress
Now,
is moving.
Carrot situation has been a little bit rough, and they increased the carrot generation in September. And they have been giving handouts, but it has increased the pace of the banners and that makes it a little bit tougher to actually pull on certain things. And that does increase the reality that you need to spend your carrots wisely. Now, one of the comments that I read makes a lot of sense when I talked about the cost of pulling is for every little frivolous 10 pull that you do, imagine spending $21 on that one click. And that has changed the way that I see clicking on, well, maybe I'll just do a random 10 pull. Now that does increase the other side of things of, hey, maybe I should try on Champions League a little bit more because, hey, that's a free 21 bucks. That's a little bit of a different way to think about things on getting more carrots and actually trying in maybe team trials or...
I view winning champions meetings for the titles, not the carrots. Carrots are a nice bonus, but the titles are the reason I try.
Random 10 pools. Now, by this point,
I wouldn't try if there wasn't anything to acknowledge that I won it.
SSRs that are, usable, 3 LB or more. After that, you should probably have 6 to 8 SSRs.
Bro sounds like an ad.
Good. It's the free-to-play ones. And then
Dude, I've got, like, look at that.
full SRs.
What is that Taiki shuttle doing? I gotta find this tool people are using.
Now, let me
It's
explain
better than
why
that one
I
where you
think
have to
should
manually
this.
do
It's
it.
kind of a benchmark of where your count should be after a year, even though the 1 year mark is actually coming up in like what, July? So, I mean, you got time. Now, in theory, you could have a lot more SSRs. Now, are they good? Well, that's up for debate. But we have more options through the free to play, and we have the scenario cards. I mean, the story.
So how are they do? How is Uma Viewer? Like, okay, I have Uma Viewer. Let me open it up. I can't figure that thing out for the life of me because they're like moving and stuff. Uma Viewer, you have to like manually do everything. Maybe I'm just retarded though. I could just be retarded. Cause let me find it. Where is it? I don't know where I put it, I guess. Oh, did I put it? Oh, there's where I put it. Preset poses? I mean, they're moving and stuff. Where are they getting the presets? I mean, I could look. Umamusume. Uma Viewer. Preset poses? I don't know. I'm not a... I am like... I'm good at programming, but I'm not good at graphic design in any stretch of the meaning. Like, I am not good at the whole graphic thing. When it comes, like, I can use the math side of my brain, but the art side, I'm incompetent. I am completely incompetent on the artistic side of things. That's why my wife does all my art stuff. If she does anything. But if I just pick one, they're just stuck in a T pose. Oh, she's not T posing, but she's like, she doesn't do anything except look at me. No body, cannot load. Ah, you can't get her in the costume. I've put Kita-san black. Animation options at the top. Well, that's what I'm in right here. I mean, I've looked at poses. So they just sit in a T pose. And I have to like manually move this thing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just stretched their hand out. Like, I don't know how people do this crap. I don't know how people do this for a living, man. Oh my goodness. I can move the light around. It just sits there and just T-poses. Oh, I can take the browser off here. I don't know. I mean, the only one thing, can I make her bigger over here? What the heck? There you go. What the heck? I don't know what I'm doing. I just made her bigger. Press the normal tab. Oh wait. Normal. Okay, I broke her now. How do I reset her? This guy, I googled it and I couldn't find any. There we go. Yeah, that's like, I like gave up. I mean, I know I can load some. Okay, I just loaded the other one somehow. I didn't save it. How do I go back? Now the load, see, I don't. Joe's work in progress. What's this doing? What did I just do? I don't know. Well, I know I can undo. There's no color. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I give up. I'm retarded. This ain't my skill. I loaded a song. I know. Hey, I got one thing. Oh wait, maybe. What are these? What is this thing? Okay, I'll go back. Maybe it's just because I don't have time to screw with it as much. What are these? How do I make them do it? Whatever this is. Reselect a character. Oh, okay, right there. Oh, there we go. This is how people make those YouTube videos where they get them to do everybody else's things. Oh my god, it's such a pain. So what do you do? Just take a snippet of them? What is she doing? She's doing all... Oh, it's her animations. Oh, it's her animations. See, I told you, I'm not good at this animation stuff. You can make her stand like her. Okay. This is okay, so this is how I see the people making everybody kick like her. I've seen the videos where everybody's doing gold ships kick. They can make anyone do it. They got a tail for her. I don't think she's supposed to have a tail. Like, I see that where you just take her and then... Still, man, getting these and pulling them out, it's so much work. I don't have time for that. People got a lot of time in their hands. People got a lot of time on their hands. I just go and I snippet things and have a tool that auto removes the background. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out once I get done with tax season. That's the thing, I'm going to put a lot of effort into trying improving my thumbnails and all that after tax season. I just don't have the time right now. I'll be happy enough if I'm able to keep streaming as much as I'm doing right now. With the amount of scripts my people are making. Well, certain people. I didn't realize that was those Uma's animations. I thought that was trying to put the Uma on there. I mean, they don't print out videos and stream every day. Yeah, that helps too. I'm trying to stream every day. I'd rather be a streamer than a video maker. Like, if I could get big enough like some of the other ones where they just do streams and then make clips off the streams, I wouldn't even do videos. But the videos make the money. most of the money. I'm kind of lost at where I was in this run now. We're just going along. Yeah. We'll see what happens, though, after tax season, how I can improve it. I need to convince my wife to make my thumbnails and stuff. The problem is I would need it, like, right now. Like, I'm one of those people, I make the video, and I want to edit it, and I want to put that's why, like, even if I wanted to hire someone, I don't even know how you would go, like, if I start making enough money where I could hire an editor, how you even go about that. All right. I don't know why I keep looking at that. Oh man, it's already almost 10. And I'm already at almost 2.5 hours. We're gonna have to check work, so I probably can do one more run after this. Oh, I still gotta get on the JP version and do a pull there. Do my free 10 pull. Dude, this McQueen is just losing every race. I don't think her speed's that bad. I guess I just haven't taken a lot of skills, though. Oh, we got Tenno Show. Oh, that's just Spring Runner. That doesn't do anything for me. We got Groundwork. We have Head On. Just take Hydrate, I guess. Inside Scoop. Long Corners. Corner Recovery. Now we should be good. I mean, I wouldn't call it really bad. It's her one negative. Yeah, it is the one negative is not having taking the lead. It's not the end of the world, though. She's gonna be the one that I build and always pair with another strong frontrunner. Oh man, she's showed up like all 3 runs today. Come on, give me the heals. Actually, I had already taken one of those. I got a free heal, I guess. They're not max hint, that you just get the skill. You just get it. You have the skill. Like, it just gives it to you. There's no buying it. That's free. So yeah, I kind of did waste my skill points buying Corner Recovery. Yeah, tomorrow I need to make my video for... It's gonna be a longer video, but the new player reroll. We can actually probably discuss it after this run. Maybe we just make the video live here, and then I post it tomorrow morning. Where are we sitting? You know what? Let's just spam Wit. Unless we get a big speed hit here. Maybe we can get 600 Wit at the end. Sashes ever get boosted in the future? Farming G1s is so tedious. Well, yeah, you can farm them in dailies now. On the JP version I'm playing on, the dailies actually has one that gives the sashes. And you can actually request them in your... you can request them from your club. Hope it happens soon. Yeah, that'd be good. We need a lot more. I'm really hoping they like announce that we're gonna get half anniversary updates, or the 1.5 year anniversary updates early, which has got rerolls attached to it. Heck, I would love auto, even if it's auto only for Unity Cup and URA. Because then I could really ramp up the parent making, even if it is not a make new track parent. Like, who gives a crap? More runs means better chance for something better. Oh, Umamusume 5. I didn't even realize I didn't have that yet. Oh, that's good to pick up. Oh no, I already had it. Oops. Well, it showed up, I guess, in Inspiration. Alright. Lose. That's actually a good thing, because I have a higher chance of winning the finals. Oh shoot, I was gonna hit. Ah shoot, I gotta... Screwed up, I was gonna hit Wit. Not that it matters, if I get Wit on her, it's probably gonna be bad anyway. Oh, we'll hit 600 anyway, as long as we win the last one. Which isn't guaranteed, but it always help. Easy peasy. Okay. Not much else to take here. I guess we'll just take early lead. Corner adept. Anshin Nakayama. Home stretch haste. Another hit of firm conditions. I don't know. Wait, can I hit Spring Runner again? Oh, okay. Good enough. Continue? Yeah, I think so. I think it's all a half anniversary, so I think it's going to last a little bit longer. Alright, here we go. Can we hit? Wit, medium. We got Umamusume though. Come on. Why did it have to be medium? Well, I feel like I'm gonna be good with... This one got long, or no, that one didn't get long. That one got Umamusume. What did this one get? This one got long, at least. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be for quite a while. What was this one again? Medium, long? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I have decent enough ones. It just means more gamble, basically. I'm trying to get that Umamusume hit. Or I mean, this one will get Umamusume a lot easier. But this one's going to have the problem of getting long. This one got long. We have Umamusume. Like, I could probably use this one. I mean, it's guts, but who gives a crap? It's got long, too. And then we got a ton of Umamusume. Got a ton of stamina. I don't know. We'll just have to see with that. Let's go ahead and switch over to the JP version, though, real quick. And knock out my 10 pulls there. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. I did my legend races. That. Alright, we got 10 pull to do. So we're going to jump over to the JP version real quick. I gotta switch the folder up. Let's see. 3 10 pull. Why didn't it let me rename it? Can't be is open in another. Oh, Uma viewer is using it. Okay. That one down. All right, there will be a little blip in my connection, but I'll be back here. It'll take like 10 seconds. Just make sure to refresh. We're switching over to J. All right, we should be live. Okay, let me get on the JP version. Shadow. Yeah, I say a little blip. Just a little blip. We should be back, though. It says I'm back. It says I'm back. Hopefully I am. There we go. There's the game. Loading up. You're fine now? Oh, it's there you go. Free temple. We need one. We got 5 more of these things coming. I need 1 more copy of the Stinking Wit card. Ah, oh, crap. I must have broke the folder. Okay. I think I broke my folder. Did I not change the name? I did. Why is it wanting to download? I didn't break it. I never logged in incorrectly. I hate big version doing. All right, well, I'll have to like do it off stream, I guess. I never tried logging into global with it. It's so stupid. It doesn't change anything. It just like it must have changed like 1 file in there, causing it to need to re-download everything. So annoying. So freaking annoying. Try it one more time, but it's probably gonna ask again. I wonder if Umaviewer broke it. I mean, I can always do it off stream. It's not that big a deal. I just got to make sure I do it before I lose it. And then I'll post it in the Discord. We'll see. I mean, I renamed it again to see if it'll work. Here we go. 5 years later. All right. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to. Well, I mean, let's see. Is it gonna move quickly here? All right. We can watch a reaction, I guess. Maybe I can. It speeds up after like the first 30%. It looks like it's actually going pretty decent speed. We can maybe do a quick reaction while we wait. There you go. EFW, you have a trio meta support. I've seen this video's. I don't know, what the heck. This is what people are using that Umaviewer to make. There you go. Oh crap, that's gonna get me demonetized, that music. Holy crap. Loses her mind watching someone's insane gacha look. Alright, let's react to a react.
今日はですね、ガチャを引いてメインストーリーをやっていきたいと思うんですけれど、ウマ娘のガチャむずすぎ。ちょっとこれな、
They're not speaking
何を引いてい
English.
いかわかんないわけ。なので今日はちょっとこの後ポルカ師匠のところに突していろいろ教えてもらって、だって俺の育てた馬が一番速いに決まってるやんみたいな。ステップアップってやつ。頼みすぎ。これはどうだ？運命だこれ。あ、金は確定してるが、お、あ、花から来たぞ。うん、そうだね。それはマジっすか。はい。風の呼ぶまま人。ママだー。美しい。
Umaviewer win?
マジ最高すぎる。オグリ引いてみろよ。これも現。やったー。今マジで最強。うまい。
There you go. Should I scream that whenever I win something? Just scream Yatta. That I did it. I think Yatta means I did it, right? I hear that a lot of people like to say that in what game is it? And it's a lot of English speakers. They just like to say Yatta. Goated or garbage? Speed cards. Ooh.
Using weak speed cards can make you feel like Sisyphus, endlessly pushing a boulder up a hill, trying to get a good run that never comes. Whilst having good cards can make you feel like you're on a freaking rocket ship. As it stands, players who do have strong speed cards have a really massive advantage over those who don't. So let's make sure you are on that rocket ship. So what cards are on the horizon and where are they coming from? How powerful are they? This is just gonna be talk about
Taiki Shuttle.
She's an interesting
I mean, the art. It's got to be good, right? That art, man.
one.
This art right here should just win you races.
Speed bonus and skill point bonus when the bond gauge is at 80. Which was pretty amazing. Unique effect because skill point bonus is one of the most useful bonuses to get because it lets you get more skills, but she is no slouch in other areas as well. 25% friendship bonus. Wonderful. Hint level 4 and hint frequency 60%. This card's amazing when it comes to giving you skills. And if we look at the skill list, really solid options. She is really focused around Mile.
I do like the Taiki Shuttle speed card, I will say. But it's Mile specific.
Amazing for Mile. So if you are, really focusing around.
But here's the problem. If you want all this stuff, just use Taiki Shuttle. Just use Taiki Shuttle. It's her, but in a card. Just use Taiki Shuttle. Although Mile Maven will be good for Miles for your I'll probably borrow it for the Miles CM for my Valentine's Bourbon. So be Valentine's Bourbon probably with Summer Maru Zensky. I'll get Mile Maven on my bourbon. I mean, number one reason to pull, there's two big reasons to pull over the card right there. But then you already have her, so the Uma herself.
Card, I would really recommend this one towards the summer. We will have Maru Zensky. This is going to be one of the most meta-shifting cards in the game. In fact, it's going to be so good that it's going to push Maru Zensky, the Uma, out of the meta because you can't use this card with it. But why is that? So
yeah, alright, let's look at Agnes. We already know about her.
Talking about cards which are going to upend the meta, we need to talk about Agnes Tachyon. Now, before I get into this card, I want to say that her banner is incredibly high value. It's going to be launching with a scenario, and she is going to launch with Light Hello. I won't get too much into it. You just need to know that's the scenario card.
Just pull it. Pull. This is way better than the Rico Rice Shower.
And having scenario cards in upcoming scenarios is going to be way more important than it has been in Unity Couple Man. So let's look at Agnes Tachyon. Friendship bonus 44%. What the actual donkey dick? That is just ridiculous. It blows everything else out of the water. But you need to max her bond gauge to actually get that final 20%. So, it is interesting in that regard, but she's just still going to be very strong. Skill point bonus of 2 is meta warping. That's going to give you, that's base, that's before multiplier, so that will let you get more skills compared to an Uma who is not running this card. Speed bonus of 1, good. Friendship bonus 20, to her initial friendship gauge is pretty good as well. That's going to help her actually get to that max friendship bonus. Training effectiveness 5 isn't great.
And this is coming when our speed cap is increased to 1600. So just know where our speed cap is going to be increased. Speed's going to be big.
Speed card is incredibly amazing. That I think is the same as Mayano Top Gunner, and she is really good. Kita-san is really good for her specialty priority, and this is going to be a card that's and Jacer. This card is a blessing from the free goddess.
Yeah, all the pay stuff.
Yeah. A really interesting banner. So now we're going to take a look at Daisuke Helios. She has a really interesting unique effect where you gain plus 10 initial stats where each stat is the type of card that you already have in your deck. So if you have a power card, you start with plus 10 power. This isn't really
rainbow cards are bad. Rainbow ones are bad.
Decent speed trainings. Do front run straightaways, tail held high, and then she gives you in the right place, which are going to be
yeah. Okay, good enough. How far are we on? Oh, I'm in. Ooh, that was quick. That was quick. Gotta have good internet. All right. Maybe it found all the files and said, "Oh, I'm dumb. You have everything." You're real? Really? Wait, which one's yours? Wait, which one of these is yours? It didn't say who's... Leftmost? Oh, yours is the one on the 35 million fans a day. Yeah, the ones that have the bot accounts.
What does it take to be at the top of the leaderboard in fan count for Umamusume? This mysterious player named B from Eden brought in almost 1 billion fans in January, averaging about 35 million fans a day. However, is this even possible? Let's find out. I tried to get as many fans as I could in a single run.
Yeah, that one, it's not. Are you going by a different name on it? Because that wasn't yours. That's not your name down there.
Fan count for Umamusume. This mysterious player named B from Eden.
Yeah, they're botters. I mean, they're for sure botters.
1 billion fans in January, averaging about 35 million fans a day.
35 million fans a day. Who wants to do that?
However, is this even possible? Let's find out. I tried to get as many fans as I could in a single run using a deck with a 100% fan bonus. And doing 26 races, I got almost 800,000 fans. But this is only a fraction of 35 million. And the fact that this run took about 25 minutes to complete, doing the math, I would have to spend 18 hours a day doing Umamusume runs, non-stop. So who is this mysterious B player, and how can they reach such ludicrous fan counts? Comment down below what you think their strategy is, and
I know their strategy. They're botting. They're botting. They are botting. 100%. Alright, let's do this 10 pull. I need one more copy of Forever Young. One more copy. 2 more copies and then I can pity the other card. Yeah, there's somebody that's got 100. That was the post on Reddit. Yeah, 100 and some million. Aren't they at like 300 and some million now? And the thing is, they had like a racist remark in it and were attacking VF, Victoria Frontiers Discord. Alright. It's just some idiot. Here we go. Min roll again. All these, I had such good luck early and now I'm getting nothing. Unless it pities me here with a spook. Nope. This is why I hate the free 10 pulls. Just give me all of my free 10 pulls at the same time. None of this waiting every day to do them. Although my Tamamo crosses and that on my global account went way better. Oh wait, they have a, wait, is this an Uma banner? Ooh. I only own 2 of them. And this one's a guarantee. Ooh, do I pull? I didn't even realize that one's here. Alright, let's see what I get. This one's got Kita-san Black on it. Mr. CB. Chronogenesis. Man, the thing is, I don't get many carrots in this game. Is it really worth it? I don't think any of them are really used anymore. I just don't play it. I need to like stockpile these things. I don't for the real. Yeah. He's only good for the parent farm. The thing is, I'm not even trying in JP. Like, I'm going in as a super jobber in the CM. Oh, the person who wanted to see how the dailies go. This is dailies. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing like every single time on Stadium right now. You live in poverty? Yes. I don't need any of that. Oh yeah, don't I? I think I have 20 fragments now, don't I? I do. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, this is how you know you're living in poverty right here. Procurement. What Uma parent do I want to build? Let's just do a Maduzensky. Oh no. Let's Pikey shuttle. Oh no, she's not me. Okay, wait. Let me now just I don't know who else is a good parent. I've been just doing Ogre Cat because I know she's default good and she can do everything with this setup. Okay, instead of that one, we're gonna do Mile. For Mile Corners. We're gonna abuse her. Every G1, baby! Go, go, go! Race! And there we go, we just did 10 parent runs that quickly. I really wish we got this, man. This would be so nice. We got Winter Girl, Fall Girl, Spring Girl, Right-handed. The funny thing is, the one that I like that we'll be getting in the future are these genetic ones. I can't wait till we get the genetics. Oh yeah. The genetics are crazy good. And what the genetics do is they work just like a pink. They can spark. Yeah, they're paid only, yeah. Alright, we're forcing Mile, and there they are. Ooh, we got a power 3. Yeah, the aptitude gene mutation. Look at this. Like, I've built all these parents. Oops. I'll go back to the list. The funny thing is, I did a random one. It was one of these top ones. I did this one. I did 10 of them in Unity Cup. This one got speed, guts, stamina, and wit. and it got the Unity Cup spark. I got 4 of them in one. We're just screwing around. It's just screwing around. Let's try and get them all. And it's like, bam, here you go. Where's the one? There's one that has... But yeah, those genetics are good. Like, if we actually look... What does this one have? This one has long genetics, which means if we hit this white spark, we increase our long aptitude. Now, it works similar to the pinks in that, but how you get it is through your parents. You need a certain amount of pinks in your parents and grandparents in the lineage, and if you have so many, I don't know the exact details, you can then spark a white with a pink. And so what Tanoki was saying is the strategy is actually to get all the pinks. So you have great grandparents that are like all turf, and you try and get the turf genetics, and then you get the pink of the distance. That way you can get turf S and long S while having, because you can have basically now in JP can have 18 pink and 18 sparks for the distance and 18 sparks for the surface or something like that. Yeah, 6 stars for chance, 12 stars for guarantee. Yeah, so if you make a ton of turf great grandparents, you can guarantee you're going to get a white spark for turf, and then you just hope you get the pink spark for whatever your distance is, and then you have a much easier chance of getting the S on both of them. Now, if you want to try and get two different genetics on there, then you have to do the 6 and 6, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, you see that on a lot of them is the genetics, because those are going to be the best ones. Ooh, someone's got Summer Gold Ship here. Yeah, see, mild genetics. Oh, here's one that has 2 of them. Turf genetics and long genetics. Now just imagine if you have an Uma that has 3 turf, 3 long, and then also has like leader 3, turf 3, and long 3. You can try and get S on all of them. 18 sparks of all 3 of them. You can have 18 sparks of your surface, distance, and style and try and go over the triple. Although, that's going to be a very hard one to pop off. Because you need really good great-grandparents first, just to get the white, and then you got to get lucky on the pink. I don't even know if it's possible to get 18 in all 3 either, because the parent is using the grandparent. But yeah, like this one right here, this can get you all of them S, because you got the pink here, you got long here, now it's only 1 star, but then you have turf here, 3 star. And then you have these ones like Eastern Great. If you hit this spark, increase a random stat. I mean, these don't matter to them anymore because they get the stats so easily. But as you can see, they had long there. They have long genetics here. And down here, they have mild genetics, medium genetics. Yeah, they just popping all the genetics all over the place. So getting S is a lot easier. So the thing is, though, it's getting easier for everybody. So, but in the future, that means parents are going to become more and more important. So the people that put in the effort will be stronger than those that don't. But, alright, it is getting late though. It is 10:30. I know I didn't stream as long as I normally do, but it's just going to be like that for like the next 2 weeks because of work and me just being super busy. But about a month and a half, I will be in our summer schedule, which is basically I take every Friday off, plus a lot of Thursdays I'll take half a day off, and we'll be streaming a lot. I will be doing a lot of Make a New Track runs. I did start another YouTube channel for reacts. I'm going to start working on that one during the summer as well, but it won't be as much gaming related reacts. It'll just be reacting to anything and everything. But yeah, it's just yeah, tax season's tax season, but at least I'm able to pretty much still stream daily. It's just going to be a lot tighter. We're not doing the 4 to 5 hour streams like I was trying to do earlier. But yeah, I love flex time at my work. I love it. Basically, I work 10 hours a day, 4 days, and then that lets me have half the day off for free, and then I take the other half off. So I only have to spend a day of PTO to take Friday off. And the thing is, I have 35 days of PTO, so... And since we're so busy during winter, or during the fall and winter preparing for tax season, I pretty much take all of that through summer and early fall. So, yeah, taking half a day on every Friday, and I still barely am able to use all my vacation. I usually can't use all of it. And I always leave 3 for emergencies at the end of the year, and then I carry them over. So, yeah, we're almost there. But, yeah, Make a New Track. The thing that sucks is when Make a New Track drops, I'm not going to be able to go as crazy on it early on because that weekend is literally the March 15 deadline. I will be streaming a lot, but I'll also be working. Like, I'll be working while streaming. I'll figure out something. We'll do, like, reacts while I work. I'll have, like, my work laptop on my lap while we react to the streams or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, that'll be it for now on tonight's stream. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. But thanks for watching, everybody.